Are you stacking for your family? Good evening, folks, and welcome back to another episode of Silver Dad Knows. Remember, always live with no edits. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button now, as you're going to like what I'm about to say. So yes, folks, just to begin this evening, I am presenting to you right here a very, very special piece. This is a vintage piece coming from 1981. And right here, you were looking at a 1 ounce .999 plus fine silver round, minted by Worldwide Mint, and features a powerful patriotic design. On one side, it showcases the profile of Lady Liberty, and yes, encircled by 13 six-pointed stars symbolizing unity and independence. Then right here, the reverse, displaying a bold image of a bald eagle, reinforcing themes of strength, themes of freedom. These iconic American symbols make the round not only a solid investment in silver, but also a meaningful gift for friends, family, co-workers, you name it. With silver widely regarded as a hedge against inflation and economic instability, rounds like this offer both intrinsic value and emotional appeal. And history, again, coming from 1981, we're talking over 40 years ago. This is American history. Prices for this Worldwide Mint silver round can vary significantly, ranging from the low 40s to the low 200s, depending largely on condition, rarity, and collector demand. A well-circulated or tarnished piece may sell closer to its silver melt value, around the low 40s, while a mint condition or proof-like example, especially with original packaging or historical significance, can fetch over $200 from collectors seeking pristine vintage bullion. The combination of patriotic art, limited availability, and silver content creates a wide value range in today's secondary market. But I will tell you right now, the piece that you're looking at right here can easily sell closer to $100, especially in the condition that you are currently looking at. But beautiful, beautiful piece. I just got it. Very excited to own it. Very excited to show it off. And yes, folks, real quick, I do want to note that I am a published author. This is my fourth release right here. I've been writing for the last 15, 16 years of my life, but this is my most important book to date. Going to be released around June 25th, but as you see right here, it is a political and psychological thriller. I don't want to say too much, but I pretty much wrote a 69,000 word novel, very intense novel, about the man who many would argue is the Antichrist in the not so far future, very, very near future. So again, folks, it is intense, it is political, it is biblical, and it's a very, very important book that I want to share with everybody, a very important story that I want to share with everybody because, again, I grew up in a Christian household. I am Christian, and many, like myself, truly believe that what's coming is inevitable, and this is not fictitious, but the reality that is encircling us. But yes, folks, real quick, before I continue further, I want to give a quick shout out, and this is to my always loyal subscriber, Dennis Scote 686. I feel a lot more relaxed now that my stack has reached a decent size. Not so nervous or worried about the future. It's like a calm air has collected around me. No wonder the elites don't want us to stack. The peace of mind alone is worth it. Awesome comment right there coming from Dennis Scote 686. And it's like you finish it right there. The peace of mind alone is worth it when you have gold, when you have silver, when you have precious metals in general in excess. And when I say in excess, over 50, 60, 70 ounces, it feels good. You know, it's like sitting on 5, 10, 15, $20,000, you know, extra money that you don't necessarily need, but you have. It's great, makes you feel good, and with everything being so costly nowadays, a lot of burdens are lifted because you know you can easily afford them, or at least prolong having to face finances head on. When I first started stacking silver, I didn't do it just for myself. I did it for my family. Silver isn't just a pretty metal. It's a store of value that I can hold in my hand. In an uncertain world full of inflation, rising debt, and economic instability, I wanted something tangible and real to pass down to my children, my grandchildren, and my great-grandchildren. For me, silver represents legacy. It's a quiet but powerful way to leave something behind that isn't just paper wealth, but actual value. Someday, when my children inherit my stack, they'll know it was built with purpose, you know? Not by chance, but with intention from inception of my journey when it came to stacking. And I started my journey about 6, 7 years ago, and I've never looked back. And every year I stack more and more, and I feel better about myself ultimately, and I know so too does my family. Stacking silver builds something inside me. Discipline. It's easy to blow money on things that bring short-term pleasure, but stacking teaches patience and consistency. Every time I choose ounces over impulse, I'm exercising the muscle of financial self-control. I want my kids to see that wealth doesn't come from luck or trends. It comes from steady, intentional action. Stacking silver has made, it's given me, not just made me more mindful, but it's given me, again, more of that peace of mind. And again, more mindful of every dollar I spend. And that mindset is something I want to model for my family every single day of my life. There's a peace of mind that comes with holding silver, while others are glued to stock tickers or panicking over the latest financial headlines. I rest easier knowing that part of my wealth is stored in a form that's held value for thousands of years. Thousands of years. Silver is not a hedge. It's not just a hedge. It's a foundation. I'm not trying to get rich quick. I'm building a strong financial base for the long haul, 1 ounce at a time. What's more, silver stacking brings a sense of purpose. I'm not stacking because it's trendy. I'm stacking because I believe in preparing for an uncertain future. Whether it's rising inflation, banking failures, or geopolitical instability, silver gives me options. It's not just money, it's freedom. With silver in hand, I don't feel trapped in the system. I feel prepared to navigate whatever comes next. And that's the kind of readiness I want to pass on. I think that's the type of readiness we all want to pass on in excess. Every ounce I stack is a message to my family. I care about your future. I'm not stacking just for survival. I'm stacking for freedom, for ownership, for dignity. I want my children to understand what it means to have real assets and real control over their financial destiny. That's a powerful gift that most people will never understand. And when I say most people, I'm talking 90 to 95% of folks. It's unfortunate, but when you look around, you can see it is the obvious reality. 5%, 6%, 7% of people, they live really, really good. But as you go down in the percentages, they start to live phenomenal. It's unreal. What? People live that good and they're still bored. They're still miserable with life, but they live that good. It kind of tells you something that materialism only gets you so far. If you've ever felt uncertain about the future, I encourage you to start stacking. 1 ounce at a time. Do it just for yourself. I'm sorry, Don't do it. Do it not just for yourself, but for the ones you love, your children, your spouse, your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your cousins, your siblings. Because silver is not just an investment. It's a decision to protect, to provide, and to prepare. It's legacy, it's discipline. And ultimately, folks, it's freedom. And that's what we all want in excess, correct? But folks, as always, thank you so much for joining us for another evening of Silver Dad Knows. God bless you. God bless your household. And God bless America.